Member for Warren-Blackwood.
Thank you, Acting Speaker. I too rise to speak on the Public Education Endowment Bill, and let me begin by making it clear that we agree it's outdated. Yes, the structure is no longer fit for purpose in modern education system, but let's be crystal clear here. While it may be reasonable to wind up this old mechanism, it is completely unreasonable to take nearly $36 million in assets intended for public education and then dump them into a general pot for consolidated revenue. That money was meant for our kids, for our classrooms and for our schools. There's no more glaring example of why this is needed than the Margaret River High School. Built for 650 students, today Margaret River Senior High School has 1,220 students enrolled and growing rapidly. The school leadership tells us that they're forecasting massive growth from their feeder schools over the next 2 to 3 years, and the prediction is above 2,000 students at the school. But right now, they're out of space. Every single room is in use all day, every day. To keep up, they've had to sacrifice their staff room to create an extra classroom for students. That's right, this school is so short on classroom space that the teachers have given up their space to accommodate the kids. As for special learning areas, they're no longer inside the main school. Home economics, woodwork, dance and drama, textiles and farm mechanics are all now being run out of transportables, unsuitable and under-resourced. Next year, metalwork and third-generation learning, which relies on high-speed internet and complex switching, will also be moved to temporary buildings. That's how desperate things have become. And let's not forget, the school has had to pay over $40,000 in rental fees for classrooms last year. That's money that should have gone into education, not emergency accommodation. And despite all this, there is no funding commitment for stage 2 of the school's expansion. Warren-Blackwood was held by Labor for 4 years and nothing was done. And today, while city schools are being lavished with tens of millions of dollars in Labor seats like Piara Waters Senior High School getting $73 million, East Perth Primary School $165 million to be built. Meanwhile, Margaret River and the broader region is left holding bake sales and crossing fingers that one day soon their predicament will be noticed by this Labor government. This is exactly why the $36 million from the endowment must stay within education. It should be placed into a dedicated public education infrastructure fund, not disappear into Treasury's black hole. We could use those funds to relieve pressure right now, not just in Margaret River, but across the whole Warren-Blackwood electorate. Manjimup Senior High School needs more student service rooms as they continue to deliver student services out of the front office, which can lack privacy. The Warren-Blackwood Primary School is dealing with increasing numbers of young families moving to the area and is running out of space. The Margaret River Primary faces many of the same infrastructure limitations as the high school. Bridgetown Primary School has no hot water in the toilet facilities and are struggling to replace ageing equipment and classroom furniture. And Boyett Brook District High School also needs facility upgrades to serve its rural student base. Things as simple as adequate toilet facilities are common problems across our electorate. These are not optional extras, these are essential services for growing regional communities, and they deserve the same level of planning, support and funding as our metropolitan counterparts. We support modernising education funding mechanisms, but we cannot, in good conscience, support stripping away funding from our schools and pretending it never mattered. Let's honour the original purpose of the public education endowment. Let's invest it back into the classrooms that need it most. And let's give every child, whether they're in East Perth or Margaret River, a fair go.